Good day, my name is Braden and today I'm going to be showing you the UF200. The UF200 is basically our brand new device. It's pretty much designed to replace all the others and be our flagship retail device. As you can see by these two lights over here, the UF200 supports a camera for facial recognition as well as a fingerprint reader for fingerprint recognition. On the back, what you'll see is that it has its power supply over here, which is 5 volts. It also has the network connection, so that it can be connected to your network. And then these little pins up over here are for access control. So the device can be both time and attendance as well as access control. With this device as well, as you'll see just over here, you'll see the keypad. You have your escape key up over here, just your general numbers, your arrow keys, and your menu. So with this device, if you want to go into the menu, just to start off, you're going to hold the OK button, like so. Now through here, you'll see in the menu, you've got user management, user role, comms, system, personalize, data management, I can't read that there, department management, shift set, reports, access control, manage USB, attendance search, auto test, and system info. Majority of this you're not going to actually have to worry about. It's pretty much just the user management, comms, maybe system, your data management, as well as possibly your USB manager and access control. So just to start you off, we'll go into adding users. You can find that through user manage, and you'll say OK. You'll say new user, and you can see it gives us user ID 2 as there's already currently a user on this device. With regards to the name, that will actually pop on via the software will add the names on automatically when it's connected via network. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go down to fingerprint. We're going to say OK. And as you can see over here, it gives you a little template to select which finger you want to actually register. So at the moment it is on the right index, and what we're going to do is we're just going to change that to the left thumb. So as you can see, left thumb is now highlighted. I don't know if you can see it from there, but you might see it's got a little bit of discoloration compared to the others. So we're going to say OK. And then you can see it now asks us to present our fingerprint. So I'm going to present it once, twice, 3 times until all 3 are filled. And you saw the little tick there. That means it's now registered on. At the same time, what we can also do is we can add our face. The only problem is my face is already on this device. But just to show you quickly, what you do
focus eyes inside the green box
is you just follow all the instructions. You keep your eyes in this little green box over here. The green box will shift each time. It will ask you to tilt your head as well, just to capture you at different angles depending on the light. So you can see the little lights have lit up over here, and you've got your cameras over there. Just note as well though, taking a photo and showing it in front of the camera won't actually register the person, and it won't recognize the person, as the 2 cameras over here capture in 3D, whereas your normal phone camera, for example, captures in 2D, so you can't juke the system. So I'm just going to press escape, and we're just going to test the fingerprint. We're going to say escape again. It auto saves, escape, escape, and place my fingerprint.
Thank you.
And there we go. So as you can see, it's now registered. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show my face onto the camera. I just will need to rotate it around as the device is currently upside down for me. And I'll just show my face, and essentially what it will do is it will recognize me and sign me in. So unfortunately you can't really see that due to the angle of the camera. But basically all it does is it looks at your face very quickly, clicks, signs you in, and that's pretty much that. So it's actually very, very, very straightforward in terms of uploading users. Nothing too difficult, nothing too complex. There are other ways, for example, people where if they don't want to use their face and they don't want to use their fingerprint, they can put a password on. So we'll go to, let's just go to all users, for example. As you can see here as well, for this first person, they've got a fingerprint as well as a photo. And this person, which was that person I uploaded before and didn't do the face for, they've just got a fingerprint. So, for example, we're going to go into them. We're going to say OK, we're going to say edit. And we're going to go down to password. So the password that I'm going to just put in, for example, is 0. I'm going to say OK. Retype the password, just 0. OK. Now a password is set. So if I go back into here, what you'll see now is it's got a little key icon. So that key icon now represents that there is a password associated to this person. So I'm just going to leave there. And for example, if that person doesn't place their fingerprint and they want to log in, what they would do is they would select their user, which is 2. They would say OK. They would say password. And they would put in 0, which was their password. Say OK.
Thank you.
And there you go. Now they are signed in. In terms of this device, you can also lock it so that other people cannot access, and that is with an administrator lock. So for example, what I'll do is I'll go down there again just to show you. User management. Go back to all users. We'll go to the first one. Say edit. And you can see over here, user role. Say OK on there. And we make them super admin. So now they're set as an admin. Exit out of there. And now you'll see when I try to open the menu, it now asks for a verification. So I'm just going to place my thumb.
Please try again.
I didn't register that one, sorry about that. Let's do that again. I used my right index. There we go. So as you can see, it now unlocks the device only for the administrator so that they can get in. And obviously no one else can. You can assign multiple administrators, so you're not limited to just one. You can pretty much have as many as you want, I believe. So that's pretty much it in terms of just user management. The next little box that I want to show you is comms. So this is pretty much where obviously your IP address and all of that goes. So you'll see at the moment the default IP address is 192.168.1.201. That will just need to be changed to your company's IP address. Your subnet mask can stay the same. Your gateway, I would recommend just changing it to your local gateway as well. And then it pretty much just helps obviously connect to the software and to download your plugins. The next little area is down over here at data management. You'll see what you can do here is if your device gets too full, you can actually delete the data from here. I would recommend giving us a call before going through with that. You don't want to make a mess up just in case. I do see a backup data option here as well, which allows you to back up that data to a USB disk. So basically, if you see here just on the side, there is a USB port, and essentially what you can do is you can back up that data into the USB port. Also just note, underneath the USB port is a reset button. So if ever the device is giving you problems or you are asked to reset it, you just push your pin inside there and the device will restart. There's also, a restore option over here. So for example, if you need to take employees or data, you can restore them as well. So you would back them up onto your flash drive first, and restore them the same way. Obviously it's not going to do anything as I don't currently have a flash drive inserted, but it's pretty much straightforward. You just press OK, you wait until it's done, and once it's done, everything's set. There's also the access control over here. You've got your access control options. You can set a lock delay, which basically allows for when the door is meant to lock. So, for example, if you connect this device to a turnstile, if you want the turnstile, for example, to lock immediately after they've already passed through, you would set it to about 1 second, maybe 2, just to give them enough time for only one person to go through and not anyone else. But otherwise, in terms of that, that's pretty much all you need to really know about the device. As the rest isn't really 100% used by the software. So, thank you for your time.